Good morning. It is currently 10 a.m. in the morning. Everybody is up, dressed, fed and ready for the day. I have spent this morning in bed with my morning cup of tea looking through the Twinkle website because last night the children decided they want to start a new topic and display it on our topic wall, and they have chosen the solar system, planets, space. So I was looking on Twinkle this morning and I've managed to print off lots and lots of worksheets which I will go through and I will show you in a moment. Our plans for today are to do some work this morning and then have an early tea tonight, as the boys have archery again and they have to leave at about 5 o'clock. Ted asked me last night if me and Millie can go along and watch them, so the plan is for me and Millie to go along with them also and to sit and watch them while they do their archery. So hopefully I'll be able to get some nice footage of them doing that later on. Alfie is currently doing some writing work for Grandma's surprise birthday gift next week.
Well, make sure Grandma doesn't see this video.
It's okay because we're not going to say what you're doing, so it's a surprise, so she can know it's a surprise, can't she? But we won't show what you're doing, don't worry.
No.
We'll show what you're doing after you've done it, after Grandma's birthday.
Grandma's birthday's in a few weeks.
Grandma's birthday is on Tuesday.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so
It's wild, isn't it?
what day is it today? Thursday, so a couple more days. And how old is she going to be?
I don't want to insult her.
Okay, go on, you're okay.
6.
So it's a special birthday, isn't it? So we've managed to think up a really, really special gift, haven't we? That will mean a lot to Grandma. So Alfie's working on that at the moment. I've got the pile of work there for us to do today, and the space stuff is there, which I'll show you in a moment. And Millie and Ted are currently having a few minutes on Minecraft.
Mom, we're already smashing the loot and we just came on here.
Yeah,
Did you,
we
babe?
just got on and I've already got a wooden sword, a wooden pickaxe, a wooden axe, literally just.
And we've already got a purple and blue
a
bed.
stone shovel. I traded this guy 15 coal for an emerald, and then he's like, oh yeah, I'll give you a stone shovel. Like, yeah, I thought it was iron, but it turns out it was stone.
That sounds awesome.
There's the iron pickaxe.
I've already got a purple bed and a blue bed. The purple bed is for me and the blue bed is for Ted, and then Ted making Alfie a plain bed.
Super duper.
Watch the bread go up.
Just wanted to show you these beautiful flowers that Lee got me this week. He normally gets me flowers every week, but this week they're particularly beautiful. They're lovely pastel colours. Don't know if they're... Oh, that's it. They're absolutely beautiful. I like to have fresh flowers around the house, as I really feel it brightens up the place. And there's some more of them. Some more on the other side. They're so beautiful. So this is all the work that I have printed off this morning to start our new topic. We have oh, excuse me, individual planet names with the picture and some information, and that we'll talk through and look through together. And then I printed off this planet facts sheet, which has that page, and then it has pages for the children to then research facts about each individual planet. I printed off some colouring in sheets. Whichever topic we do, I also like to print off some colouring in sheets, because sometimes I'll sit down and if I'm chatting about a certain topic, they actually pay more attention if they're colouring in or doodling. Also, it's just good for a bit of a break. I have a colouring in sheet, and then we've got these colouring in sheets, so a bit of reading for Millie to find out what colours to do those. And then we have a rocket labelling sheet. This one, I think Alfie in particular like this one, a spaceship design, so they can design their own spaceship and then do a bit of writing underneath to describe it. We've then got reading comprehension, which these are brilliant. The reading comprehension sheets on Twinkle are absolutely brilliant because they have three age groups or ability sheets on there. So the first star, if it's just got 1 star on, that's easy. So those ones, this one will be for Millie, so she'll read through that, probably need a bit of help from me, and then she has a few questions to answer, and then they get harder. And Alfie then is star number 3, and he's got 2 pages of writing, and then his questions of reading, and his questions are a little bit harder, so I find them super. I try and do one of those on each of our topics as well. And this one's for Millie. Code breaker, for her to do some maths, and then she can find out the words and the answer at the end. And we've got this one, which is a brilliant saying. I mean, the boys already know the order of their planets, but Millie doesn't yet, so this one will help Millie especially. My very easy method just speeds up naming planets. I need to learn that as well, don't I? Half the stuff I do with the children I have to relearn. And then we've got design a planet, and then to write some information around the outside. Obviously I've got one for each of the children. Millie will probably only have a few words on each, whereas the boys, I would expect them to do a little bit more writing if they're feeling up to it. And then why do we have day and night? Another information sheet, some questions, and they can colour that in. And the last thing that I printed off is 10 things I would take to space in my rocket. So this is plenty to get us started on our topic anyway. And I'll be taking down our old display board, which at the minute is ocean layers. I always get sad about taking them down because we put so much effort into them. So once that's taken down, we'll be doing lots of crafts to decorate and display all this work with. We'll probably make a big sun and then paint big planets to put on the display wall. That's what I'm thinking anyway, unless the children have other ideas. We like to do a group work, teamwork when it comes to doing our topic work. And then the other things I've got out for today, so this won't all be done today, this will last the children a good few weeks, I would have thought, dipping in and out of those. And then the other things we've got for today is a bit more group reading. We need to just, it's the balloon from yesterday, it's playing with it, so I thought I'd keep it out. Yeah, they're not going back to school. Yearly books that we've started to fill in yesterday, we need to take the handprints off the drying area, cut them out and stick them in. And then the boys have got, well, they've all actually got spelling or English books to do. So the boys, oh, there goes one of my sheets. The boys have got spelling and vocabulary workbook. We've got 10 to 11 for Alfie, 8 to 9 for Ted, and then Millie has got, it's the same as her maths book. It's the same, they're actually all the same mate, but this one's set out exactly the same as her maths book, which makes it nice and easy for her. And this one is English, so they're going to do a couple of pages in there, and then we'll start some of our space work. This is a display wall that we'll be taking down in order to put our space work up there. A bit sad about taking this one down. We worked really hard, didn't we, guys, on this one?
Yes. Wait, that one?
Yeah.
No!
We keep it all though, don't we? We'll keep it all in a folder. It's been up for quite a while, that one has, a couple of months now, that has.
Really?
So when we take our topic wall down, we always keep it all in a folder with a photo on the front of the wall when it was up. So we've got we always have a photo of it then, won't we, Ted? So I'm going to take that down during the day, and I'll show you that once it's all bare. I've just picked out these 3 worksheets, the comprehension reading, the 10 things to take to space with you in the rocket, and the cluing in sheet. So these are the 3 that I will put out on the table for the children to do whenever they feel like they want to at some point today, along with their English books and the group reading. And also the other thing that we need to do that we didn't get around to doing yesterday that I mentioned in the video is the pass the hoop group activity. So we're going to try and go out in the garden shortly and do that. We may also as well do a craft activity depending on how we get on, painting a big sun to put on the topic wall, but it would depend on how well we get on with this, because I need to go and clear all of the topic wall off as well. And as I said earlier, we've got archery later, so we need to be eating dinner much more earlier this evening, so we'll see how we go. Bye bye. Turbulence. Have you found it?
Yep.
And what does it mean? Turbulent?
Moving violently or irregularly.
The bed. Wait, which way is it that?
Towards Alfie, good girl.
Towards Alfie?
Yeah, the duh.
I thought that was a bed.
Buh has a belly, doesn't it?
And a duh has a bum.
Pardon?
A duh has a bum.
That's right, the buh has a belly. Remember buh for belly, darling.
That's the belly.
And the duh has a bum.
I know, it's tricky, baby. What else would you take to space?
A horse.
A horse. Oh.
What type of horse though?
Oh, stallion.
A stallion?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, wait, an Appaloosa.
An Appaloosa?
Yeah.
Okay.
Go on then, go show me what else you've got.
So I'll put Aussie because we need to take Aussie.
Aussie, yeah, Millie's put Aussie too.
In case the mum comes. And Mummy.
Yeah.
And
What else are you going to take? Mummy, oh baby.
I might take water.
I would come with you to space, babe.
Maybe water. I don't need to drink there because I don't know how long we're going to be there.
I have just cut out and stuck in the children's handprints and measured them to see how tall they are this year, and I thought I'd show you guys what a difference a year makes. So this is Alfie's handprint last year, and he was 150 centimetres tall, and we've just done this yesterday's it was, so a year's different, and he is now 156 centimetres, so he's grew 6 centimetres in a year. And then this one is Millie's, so she was 112 centimetres last year, and this year she is, where is it, where's her 117, so she's grown 5 centimetres, bless her. And then Ted was 136 last year, and he has grown to 140 now. He's 140 centimetres, bless him. I love Ted's handprint this year. He's got like a love heart in the middle. Right, so you've got to get that hoop back around to Alfie, and you're not allowed to let go of each other's hands.
Stop it, Millie.
Right, go. I'm going to time you.
What are you doing? Get over it! Get over it! Ted's way, Ted's way. Just do it Ted's way.
Hang on, look what you're doing.
You need to lift it, yeah. Right, over Ted. Over
You're
this arm.
tiny.
This arm. Over the knee. A friendship knot. It's some kind of...
Think about how Millie got it over her, Ted. What did she do? She went over her head, and then what did she do?
Slip over it.
Oh, yeah.
Well done, Millie.
Dear friend, do you want it?
No.
How am I supposed to trip over?
Yay! Is that back to the start? No.
Get up at Millie's head.
I'll do you. Okay.
Done it.
Is that back to the start?
Done.
So, how long do you think it took you?
Like 5 minutes.
50 seconds. Go.
Over, you idiot! No, okay, yeah, okay, cool.
Step over it. Now go, kid. Get over it.
Okay, yeah, around head. Good.
Go,
My
go,
head
go,
small,
go, go,
step
go.
around, and then pass it to Millie. Over Millie's head, we can do that.
We
Yeah.
won.
Then Millie needs to step over it.
We've done.
And then
Guys,
we're done.
Is that where we were? Is that where you were? Right. So that took how long do you think?
30 seconds.
25 seconds. That was half the time.
Let's all get stickers!
High five me.
No, I want to hula hoop with that.
Oh, high five me, Ted.
3, 2, 1. Wait.
Just do 2 of you. I don't think all 3 of you will fit in. Go on and try.
Okay, we have to work together.
I can't believe you. I can't believe you all fitting in there together.
To the kitchen for lunch! To the kitchen! To my bedroom! Not leave me alone! So should we do this for 24 hours?
Yeah.
We're going to do this for 24 hours. See you later.
Bye.
Bye.
Looks like the team building activity works.
I need the catalogue. No, get out. We need the triple sofa bit because we need to just use sit on it. Sit on it. Okay, use that towel.
That's it.
Now let's see what's on the telly.
I think eating lunch might be a bit tricky to you.
Let's see what's on the telly. Who wants to watch?
That was such a brilliant activity. The kids had so much fun and so many giggles trying to get that hula hoop passed around them all and back to the start before, beat their own time. The first time they did it in 50 seconds, and the second time they did it in 25. They want to have a few more goes after lunch to see if they can beat their time. It was brilliant, absolutely amazing fun and so simple. This is actually, it's fairly self-explanatory, but this is the list that I got off Twinkle with the instructions on. Not that you really need the instructions. So yes, definitely recommend that one. I'm just about to do the children's lunch now, and then we'll get back to you after. Bye. So I'm just switching over the laundry, and we found a little friend. Oh bless, it looks like it's got a poorly wing. Oh, poor thing. And if it can still fly. Can you fly? Put the butterfly onto the butterfly garden. We'll see if he flies off now, bless him. He's trying to, but it looks like he's been injured. See what he does. The butterfly's just flown off, bless him. I've just seen him as I was putting the washing out. He just flew over the fields. What are you doing, Alfie?
This is 149 centimetres.
Is it, sweetheart?
Wait, I'm 150 something centimetres. This can't be 140 centimetres.
You're 156. Was it 156 when we measured you earlier? Is it 256? Have a look again. I bet it's 200.
No, 155.
Is it inches, darling?
Yep.
Yeah.
Finals.
The postman has brought a parcel this morning. So the guys are going to open it. It's something...
The guys?
The guys...
Millie, not the guys.
Okay, the guys and the girl. Alfie, Ted and Millie are going to open it. If you turn it over the other way, I've already made a little cut in it, so make it easier.
Oh!
Wait, what?
I want to go with it first.
Wait, what is it? Is it like... Oh my god. They're like the jumpy hurdles. Are they?
Open it up then.
Oh my god! Mum, I can play this with my horse game.
Unzip it then and have a look at them carefully. Do it on the grass. What's your
I'm a
choice?
golfer. I can jump hurdles. Right, we can take it in turns to jump over like a wall.
Like, it feels like one jaw smaller than the other, but it's
Yeah.
it keeps
I'll
cracking.
have another look a minute. Let's have a look.
Guys, these
They're
are
like
jumping
plastic
hurdles.
hurdles.
Are they plastic or are they metal?
I think they're plastic. No, they feel metal. It's just got the plastic.
They're metal. Leave them. Just leave the wrappers on for now. I'll take the wrappers off in a minute. Set them up.
Play with them.
Set them up then.
Guys, let's do a course!
No, we're going to be animals. I'm going to be a horse.
No, we're going to do a course first.
Okay, we can put one here, and then one here.
Oh my god, no, that's a hurdle. What's this?
Here.
Could you stack these on top?
I don't know. So when you put them out, which way do you think you want to put them so that which way are you going to jump over them?
This way facing
Oh,
you.
on the pavement.
This way facing you.
That way. Why that way?
Because, like, if you do it this way, you could, like, trip on it.
And it will
Oh my
well done.
God,
That's why,
this
Alfie.
could be a football goal.
You could, yeah. You can use them for lots of things. That's what I thought. Alfie, listen, Millie. Just listen to Alfie about which way we need to put them.
That way.
Which way are you going to jump over them? Do you think?
I'm keeping this bag. I like the bag. Guys, so I'll do the course.
We'll leave them in the bag, Alfie. It means we can take them out and about with us and stuff.
This is the course, ready?
And somewhere to store them, Alfie.
This is where we start. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Ted, before you start, you need to turn them around the other way. Because like Alfie was saying, if you trip now, what will happen? It will fall over. Whereas if you do it the other way, they won't fall over and you'll trip.
I got myself lost.
Right, watch out the way a minute, Alfie, then, sweetheart.
Okay.
Because I want to have a go. Good boy, thank you.
These ways to. Ready?
That's it, that way, Ted. You need to do them all that way, darling.
Like this?
Yeah.
But you can see the course as it goes. We should just on the trampoline.
You need to make sure that each one...
Can I want to be a horse and
Which way are you doing the course?
Ted, that's it, good boy.
I can't do that.
That's it. Good lad, well
That's what
done.
I'm gonna do.
You can jump that easy. I know you can, Mills.
No, you're supposed to jump it this way.
No, darling, because then if you trip, you're going to trip. If you get your foot caught, you're going to trip. Whereas if you turn it around the other way,
Guys!
they will fold.
Guys! Alfie, put it back. I was doing
See?
the course. I was doing the course and
It's all
Alfie
right.
came and ruined
Okay.
the whole thing.
It's fine. You do your course then.
I can get round to that one. I'm being a horse.
And then this, and this, and this, and then you come back to the split arm and go around.
That looks brilliant. But does one of them need turning around?
No.
Are
Why?
you sure?
Why?
Is there not one that needs turning around? Good boy. Well done.
So, guys, this is the course. Ready? We can make some new things to this in a bit, but look.
What's this?
And then you go, and you go back around.
Can you jump them, Millie? Oh!
That's why they're that way for. Then.
Yeah, so they just fold.
I've got a wobbly tooth.
I know you have, sweetheart. Come out soon, hopefully.
There's like sound when you crush them, you know, like.
Millie, can you do it standing up?
Try.
Watch this, ready? Speed run.
Let me have a go.
Do the one on the grass, Millie.
Yay!
Yay! Like a horse, look. They'll be good.
Oh, remember when it was school sports day and we did it at homeschool and did like all our different.
We did, didn't we? We did our own little sports day. I was just going to say these would be good to do obstacle courses with, wouldn't they? I just know the kids are going to have so much fun playing with those, exercising and doing all sorts of imaginative play.
I thought it was put it things before.
Did you? It looked like it, didn't it? But I knew you'd have so much fun because when we went to the Glowworm Festival, they had them there, didn't they? And you and Millie were jumping. Oh, and Alfie actually had costumes on, didn't you? And you were jumping like horses and dinosaurs over them. Can you remember?
We pulled them up and we used to get them.
That's right, but you could do it with all sorts of. We could try and find some
Ted,
similar costumes.
Ted.
Does it? No, it looks alright, baby.
Alfie.
So they're going to play with those for a few minutes, and I'm going to go and start tea.
Find out. And that 2 horse does, it goes round a few times and then it does the jumps.
Oh no, stop, Trace! Dad, the floor is lava in 3, 2, 1.
I'm back. I was just sure that it's lava.
5, the floor is lava. The floor is lava.
What colour?
You know what my Roblox skin and all skin. You mean everything. Oh, look at that fly.
Gigantic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Touch the floor.
Yeah.
No, hold on.
No, don't stand up. Don't stand up. Okay, down.
Okay. I'm going to do it again, but like on the knees. So, keep back on the knees. Please come on.
Ready?
Mum, isn't it good that we all play a horse game on Roblox?
What's your name? God,
There's one seat.
Where's the window that you almost shoot?
Ted.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Yes. I got my bow, my sight,
Yeah.
my
You got your what? What's that?
sight.
Yeah. And you're all set.
Actually,
Are you ready, Alfie?
The sight makes you see the gold, and if you're going too high and you're on the gold, you put it higher, and if it's low, put it low.
Oh, awesome. Go on then, babe. Go and have some fun.
And you see that's fun.
Ted's doing it perfectly.
No,
As you say that.
Jinxed it. Good evening. So it's just gone 8:30. We've been back from watching the boys doing archery for about half an hour now. I've just jumped in the shower and Millie's in bed asleep, and the boys are just having half an hour's quiet time before they go to bed as well. I didn't get round to taking down the old topic wall today, so that is on my list of things to do tomorrow. I'm going to leave the video here for now, as I want half an hour just to rest before I head to bed as soon as the boys go to sleep. So I hope you've enjoyed watching the video. If you have, like and subscribe, and also if you want to ask any questions or leave a comment down below, please do so. We'd love to hear from you all. And we will see you again tomorrow. Good night.